Hello, and thank you for watching a demonstration of NitroCell's integration with Microsoft RMS point-of-sale system. The website you're seeing now is built using NitroCell's responsive template, which adjusts to look great on every device. We'll start by walking you through the basics. Selecting an item in RMS. Editing that item using NitroCell's proprietary software. Using NitroCell software to upload that item to an online store. Viewing that item online exactly as customers would. Selecting that item for purchase. Checking out using NitroCell shopping cart. Downloading and processing the order using both NitroCell software and RMS. And finally, we'll finish up showcasing some of the other features of the NitroCell platform. Let's get started. For the purposes of this demonstration, we're going to assume a working knowledge of RMS, so we'll focus mainly on what NitroCell can do. So let's go into Store Operations Manager, Database, Items. Let's assume this Tour Series wax is an item we want to sell online. Just so you know, NitroCell fully supports matrix items, but we'll save that for another time. Let's go ahead and select the item so we can note some of the details here in the Item Properties window. For now, let's note the item is in the Surf Department and Surf Accessories category. The price is $1.25. Let's also make note of the item's extended description, and there's currently 50 in stock. And finally, we'll check the box labeled Item is available on the web store. By the way, in our longer version of this demo, we'll showcase all of the features available to you when you use NitroCell. We'll now introduce you to one of the pieces of software included in the NitroCell platform. It's called the Product Attribute Manager, but we call her Pam for short. If you sign on with NitroCell, Pam will become one of your closest friends. Pam takes a snapshot of your RMS database from when it was last saved, so we should be able to locate our Tour Series wax. Here it is. As you can see, our item is in the same department and category as we saw in RMS, Surf Accessories. The RMS navigation automatically works on the web store. However, if you wish to create your own labels, maybe ones that are more web-friendly for your departments and categories, Pam allows you to do that easily. Pam has so many useful features that are explained more thoroughly during the implementation and training process that all new clients receive. If you recall, when we selected our item in RMS, we didn't take the time to edit or elaborate on our description. RMS, like other POS systems, has a 30-character limit for the description. That can be a liability when you're selling online. With NitroCell, Pam can solve that problem with its alternative naming option, Web Description or Web Name. So let's go ahead and enter a nice long web description for our Tour Series wax. Sticky bumps, Tour Series, cool, cold, surf wax. Okay, that's done. Now let's go ahead and select an image for our wax. Pam's image editor lets you add your own, or even better, search the web for product images. This saves loads of time, especially when you're putting up large quantities of products to your online store. Let's also quickly mark the new product field as true. We'll point out how this shows up on the web store later. Lastly, you can see the RMS extended description field, where you can enter up to 4,000 characters to explain the details of your products. From here, you can also quickly copy-paste them from item to item. Okay, let's keep moving. You remember earlier when we marked our item available on the web store? We can see that change represented here as web item equals true. Web item is the same attribute which makes items appear online. Pam also lets you make changes to multiple items at once. Another time saver. As you can see, these other items are web item equals false. Let's click copy and then paste to all rows. And voila! All of these items are available for sale online. And now we'll commit changes, which is like save in Pam. Another piece of the NitroCell suite of software is called Sync. This is the oh-so-important component that keeps your in-store POS and online store synchronized, thus the name. You can set Sync's frequency to a variety of intervals, but we're just going to do a manual sync right now so we can see the new item we've prepared for our online store. All right, as you can see, our item is featured right here in the new product carousel. That's because we indicated new item true in Pam before, if you remember. You can customize our carousels or create your own. NitroCell's back-end tool The Web Store Manager, or WSM for short, lets you have complete control over how your products are displayed on your online store. We covered those features extensively in our other tutorials. We can also find our item in its designated department and category. And here it is with its nice long web description we just entered, and the even longer extended description underneath. And most importantly, you can see that we have 50 in stock, just as we saw in RMS. Okay, let's order the item now so we can show you the shopping cart features and how to process the order when we're finished. We'll add the item to our cart and then select Go to Checkout. Since we're using a test account, you can see that all of my billing information has been auto-populated into their proper fields. You'll be able to customize your checkout page with web coupons, gift wrapping, shipping options, and much more, which is detailed extensively in our other tutorials. Let's go ahead and order our item. After the customer places their order, they get taken to an order confirmation page. They also receive an email confirmation. Another email gets generated and sent to the store and contains all of the order details. Let's go ahead and process the new web order. Web orders are downloaded every 15 minutes, but I'll perform a manual sync to bring it down now. Look, do you see the pop-up at the bottom right of the screen? It says New Web Order. This alert will show every time a new web order is synced. Let's go ahead and pop up the RMS POS. Right here you can see our third software called Get Web Orders. If we click on the Get Web Orders button, it will bring up a new screen. And here you can see the order we just placed for the wax. And now, if we click OK, this pop-up interface is called Customer Matching and is used to minimize duplicate customers in your POS database. It also ensures the customer's in-store and online purchase history is consolidated into one account. If no matches are found, you can simply create a new customer. Now, it will put the order in the POS, just as if the customer were standing in front of you at the store. So, to tender the transaction, we just need to select Tender. With just a few clicks, the order is complete. You can also print a packing list for order fulfillment and a packing slip for your shipments. NitroCell also integrates with postage and label software, which we highly recommend. The rest of the operation is pretty self-explanatory and is covered in more detail in our extended demonstration. Do you remember how many series wax we started with earlier? 50. Let's go ahead and look at our item again. And here we can see that after the order, we are showing only 49. Now let's check online. I'll refresh our browser, click on our item, and there we go, 49 available. NitroCell perfectly keeps your in-store and online inventory in harmony. Finally, we're going to finish up with a quick tour of the back-end web portal that every NitroCell client uses to manage their account and features of their online store. You can see the various menu options here that control settings for marketing, payments, shipping and taxes, etc. Many of these are one-time settings, and we help you set them up correctly during the implementation and training that every new client receives. These other settings let you control how your website displays your items, search, filtered search settings, and much more that we cover in more detail in a separate tutorial. Well, okay, that about does it. Thank you for taking the time to view NitroCell's integration with RMS. If you're looking for an e-commerce solution that works perfectly with the POS you already own, then NitroCell is the best choice for you. Thank you again for watching.